Hi crafty friends, I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to use some of the new Stampin' Up products or papers that I have along with some of my stash to create a double page spread for these lovely photos. I just want to show you how you can mix what's in your stash with a little bit of product that's new that you might buy to make you happy, just like I do. I like mixing the close to my heart products that I've had for a long time with the new Stampin' Up papers and stamps that I have which coordinate absolutely beautifully. So I want to show you how you can do that. It doesn't have to be these specific brands, just anything. Mix and match, use your stash up, friends, so that you don't feel guilty about buying that lovely paper pack that you saw. That's how I look at it anyway. As long as you're using up your products, you don't feel guilty about buying a little bit more. That's my theory anyway, friends. So I have six, I think 1, 2, 3, yep, 6 photos, and I'm going to do a double page spread. Now it's really difficult to pop the double page spread on, so what I might do is take a photo afterwards and show you, but work on one side at a time. That's what I'm going to do. And I think I've just started by laying out the photos, so I think so I can sort of figure out where I want everything to go. So I think that would be a good, for one side, good layout there, or maybe, yeah, I'll mess around with that, but I think those photos go really well on that side together. And then these photos, whoops, that side would then go on this side. I'm guessing maybe, actually I really like that. Okay, that's great, we could do that. So that's one side and these are the other side. So let's hop to it. I'm going to use as a base, I'm not sure what color this is, it's a blue, a Stampin' Up blue cardstock, and I can't find my catalogue, friends, so I don't know what blue it is. I'll put it in the description. So I'm going to use this, but what I'm going to do is cut it down and use the white as a base, but maybe cut 1 inch off 2 of the sides so that I can have a little bit white on blue, because I always like to start with a white base. Just makes me happy to do that. And then I'm also going to mix in some frames and flowers, 12 by 12. So that's what I'm using to create my pages. Let's get started, friends. So we want to cut off 1 inch off both pages, both of the blue pages, side by side. So I'm going to use, when I only cut 1 inch, I actually use the right hand side of the cutter. I line it up that way just because it's a smaller measurement, so it tends to work better for me. So here we go, we'll just get rid of that one, and then we'll pop in the other side. There we go. So now we've got an 11 by 11, and we'll do that on both sides because we are going to make both sides, well, both bases, and the first layer is going to be exactly the same. I'm not sure about the frames and flowers pages, DSPs. I always have problems getting that off, friends. That's because I'm not as familiar with this trimmer, but I really do like it. It's really smooth and it's easy to use. Anyway, let's pop that away. I've also bought in some Picture My Life cards, so with some titles, I guess. some extra pattern paper and some journal spots. So I've got those, and then just some little embellishments, a few little stamps that I cut up, and I've got a few other stamps from my stash. So we'll see what we use, friends. I'm not sure what I'm going to use, if any. I just have to think about it and have a look at the time. So I'm just going to create one at a time. So I want to move the rest of this cardstock out of the way so we can do one at a time. So I really love this glass mat. It's really, really good. Unfortunately, oh, sorry, friends. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get the light a lot lower for you so you can see. There we go. Unfortunately, you can see there's a bit of a glare in there, but I love using this mat so much. It actually leaves a great... it's a great workable surface. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's get some adhesive on, and I might actually do both sides because I'm going to do the same thing on both sides for the white base and the blue top. Okay, so I might pop that out of the way because that can be the right side. I always start with the left side. Don't know why, I just do. Okay, let's go. Here we go, friends. Just a little bit of adhesive on the side. There we go. Pop this up here. Now you could measure so that you get exactly the middle. Place your cardstock, and so it's completely even on all sides. I kind of wing it, so I'm not going to do that. Now I want to place this. I'm sort of thinking about this here like this. So let's have a look and see what that looks like. There you go. Oh, really like that, friends. Really, really like that. But then what are we going to do, because that is floating out by itself? Not sure, but I do like that. So I might cut that up. I'm just going to measure and see. I think I need, actually, I'm going to cut this at 6. So I can have it at the same on both sides. I'm going to cut it at 6, and we're going to adhere both sides at 6. One on one side, one on the other. There you go. And you've only used one sheet of this 12 by 12. And I'm all about keeping as much as possible to use at another time. So there you go. I've just cut this in half completely. There you go. In half. So that's on that side, and this is on this side. There we go. We're cooking with gas, friends. Do you say that where you come from? Cooking with gas? Now, I'm not sure. Actually, that looks really good. What I'm going to do, just not going to adhere it there first. I'm just going to do what's called a dry fit. So I'm just going to fit my things. This was a great little camping trip that the kids and I went on in 2001. Actually, we were living in England. I had just separated from my husband, and we didn't have much money. And we didn't do much camping before then, but boy did we do a lot of camping over the next 3 years until I decided to come back to Australia with the children. Okay, so I'm just trying to fit that one in. Now I really wanted it that size. I cut these photos down. When I cut photos down, I leave in the important bits. Now, to me, the important bits, I wanted to show the caravans because part of the story is that this Easter we went away and it rained all Easter, and we were the only tent in a caravan park. Now, in Australia, caravan parks are tents and caravans, but in England, you've got to be really careful because some caravan parks, technically, while they do have room for tents, tents just don't go there. We were the only tent there that Easter. It rained and rained and rained, and this was one of the few times that the sun came out. The kids had a ball playing in all the water. They were wet through the whole time. It was just hilarious. So I wanted to show the caravans, and I wanted to show the water and the kids just having an absolute ball. So I wanted to leave that there. I'm actually just wondering, friends, if I need both photos. So these photos, this tent photo here and this tent photo here is exactly the same, except Tom is at the front of that tent. But I've still got the story of the clothes hanging up, drying, things out. So I actually don't think I need that tent. So I'm going to discard it, and that makes things a lot easier. There we go. So we have then got our placement. Perfect. I'm really, really happy with that. But I want something else on there. It's looking a bit bare. So what else do we want to go on there, friends? Now I do need to tell the story. So I've got some journal spot boxes in different colors. Actually, I like that one. Yes, I'm not sure because I want it to go this way. That's purple. It's not going to go. I don't want that side. So we're not going to use that one. I love this fox. I want this fox, please. Yep, absolutely perfect. Got it. So I've got the fox because that signifies like, I guess, outdoors to me. So we've got foxes. And then we have also got the blue. So I'm going to cut that down. Or I could move that down a little bit. There we go. I could, yeah, perfect. That's what I'm going to do, friends. So and then I'm going to move this down. And I'm going to put the journaling in there. Okay, so, and I'm just going to pop a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit off the top of that there. Now, friends, I haven't been doing mini scrapbooking on the go videos. It's because because I take such a long time, and and I just think you don't want to see that. But you know what? With my YouTube channel, I am becoming brave. I'm trying to become braver. And so I want to show you my process. I want to show you that you don't have to be perfect, that everything doesn't have to line up and look like the most perfect thing ever. This is real scrapbooking. I'm a real person and I just do my best. So if I'm like this, maybe it encourages you to get your photos on the page, because the important thing for me, most important, number one, is to get my photos out of boxes and onto pages. These photos that I'm scrapbooking at the moment, they have been sitting in boxes for over 20 years. And that's not good. I want my children, and now that they have children, I want them to be able to see them. So that's why I scrapbook. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be something that you're happy with, a bit of artwork that you create. And that's how I feel about my scrapbooking. It's a bit of artwork. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, because I like that placement, I'm missing something down here, and we will adjust that. What I'm not happy about at the moment, these edges, I'm not happy with those. They're a bit, I like to ink the edges of my photos and edges and things. Can't do that. I don't want to do that, but I do want to do it with a photo and the journaling spot. Now I've got a ink pad called Sapphire. It's a close to my heart one. If you're working with Stampin' Up colors, this will be the midnight something, midnight. I will get the colors for you, I promise. but it's like a really, really deep blue, and there is a very, very good comparison with Stampin' Up. If I didn't already have Sapphire, I would buy the Stampin' Up one, because I love this blue and I use it a lot. Very, very good blue. And as far as I can tell, the Stampin' Up Midnight something, I wish I could find my catalogue, maybe I will before the end of the video. Anyway, that is actually almost exactly the same. So I'm going to, as well, I'm going to edge the distress. Now with the Stampin' Up stamp pads, I would not recommend you do it this way, because they are very, very juicy and you'll just get it all over the place. Or you could and be really, really, really careful. Or you can use a sponge or a dauber to do the same thing. Okay, and which I do when I'm using the Stampin' Up stamp pads. I actually use a dauber or I use a sponge. So there we go. Now I don't know if I'm going to pop that up. I kind of like the idea of that popped up over the blue edge. I don't like everything to be perfect. Yeah, I don't like things to be absolutely perfect. There we go. So we've got that. Now to go, I need to extend this pattern across, or a pattern across. I want some florals, but I also want I want something. I need some embellishment. So let's create some embellishment clusters, friends. Let's have a look at the patterns that I've got now. What would that? Oh, that's a good pattern. I like that. And that'd be great down. Again, I would edge the distress the edges with the ink. No. And so what you have to do, whatever I do on this side, I'm going to have to do on that side. So I'm going to have to cut some of this off, so I can actually then pop that pattern on the other side. There we go. So we'll cut that off. We'll save that for the other side, and we will pop this in here, because I do like this pattern paper. Kind of this color and this color goes together quite well. So I'm just going to pop that down. I'm going to edge the distress the edge here. Here we go. There we go. This is a bit of a long video, so I do apologize, friends, if you don't want such a long video. You don't need to watch it, but this is real life, in real time, watching me scrapbook. So here you go. I have saved some time by matting the photos ahead of time and picking out my embellishments and things. Now, so that's better. So this gives it a space to put the embellishments there. And I'm not frightened of bare space. I'm not frightened of all of this being bare. I don't have to fill all of this up. So don't be frightened of that. I think I need something up the top there. What are we going to put up the top? Now I've got lots and lots and lots of little bits and pieces in here. Oh, look at this, friends. Can you see this? How good would that be up there? But it's got to be on top of something, otherwise it'll get lost. But maybe I could put, oh yeah, how good is that? That's great. I'm just going to have a look at my camera. Oh yes, you can see that. Fantastic. Really pleased that you can see that. Let's have a look. There we go. Put some light on. My lighting is I'm still not happy with my lighting, friends, and I don't really know what to do about it. But anyway, we'll sort it out eventually. So I want an arrow there. So I've got that. Now we've got some beginnings of clusters. What else? What else have we got in here? I don't think I want that there. And I don't, oh, actually, I'm just wondering. Oh, perfect. Look at that, friends. The rain's coming down. And then I can put that on the other side and goofing around. How good does that look? I like that, but what I need is something to go up the top there to ground all of that. And I think I have got, let's see, what sort of paper can we pop up the top there? What's on that? Oh, that would be quite nice, wouldn't it? What sort of pattern could we put up the top there just to collect, just to ground that little sentiment, that little cluster? Just goofing round is exactly what I want, and I kind of want that hanging over the edge there. And then we want, oh, that's absolutely perfect. Really, really happy with that. So we need to cut this down, because of course what we do on this side we need to do on that side. So just quickly off camera, I'm just going to cut a little bit off there, a little bit off the edge, and you guessed it, friends, we are going to ink the edges of that. Then I'm going to have a look at what else we might need on this side. And then actually I think what I can do at the moment is adhere most of this stuff down. So I'll put that down here on that side. Oh, we need to do this first so that we can get it in. Got fumble fingers today. I have been fumbling around a little bit lately, probably because I'm trying to rush things. So there you go. I'll pop that there. There we go. Perfect. I don't feel that my scrapbooking pages have to be perfect. It's not a perfect symmetrical thing. I want to tell my stories and create art. That's where I'm at with my scrapbooking. It's where I'm with my card making too. It's a real therapy thing. I like to create art. So what is one person's piece of art is not necessarily another's. So you don't have to follow what I do, but just have fun with putting your scrapbooking together. Have fun with recording your memories. There we go, just goofing around. I absolutely love that, and I like the fact that it comes over onto the photo. That is in Mossy Meadow, and it's just perfect. It tones in really well with the photos, if you can see there. And I really want this lovely little cloud up here. So we've got 3 things in the cluster up there. I'm not going to adhere the actually I could adhere the journal spot, because I could actually just write on it. It's quite a big story, so I could just write on it there. That's not a problem. It doesn't need to be off the unadhered. Okay, so what else have we got? So I really want something down here, and I want like a tag or something like that to go. I want something to go down here. Now look at this, epic. You could put epic there. So we've got epic, and then we've got this tent, or we could put camping. Actually, really like the camping. And I'm not going to, I don't know why, I just don't want to, yeah, I do. I lied, friends. Of course, I'm going to distress the edge of that with the blue ink. So I'm going to put camping here. There we go. And then I'm just going to adhere that to here. Camping. I love this. We used to love camping. Do you guys go camping? Who goes camping? Who loves camping? I'm too old to camp now. I think with my dodgy knees and everything else, I could get down onto a mattress, an air bed mattress. But gee, we used to love it. Okay, so I'm just looking at all these little things that I've got now, and I'm just wondering, I could extend the I could extend it out this way, the embellishment cluster. So I'm going to pop these little brackety things, I guess you'd call them. So I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put 3 out, and then we've got 2 left for the other side. So we do that with the adhesive so it goes on and it's easy to pop out. There we go. So we've got this one here, and I'm just got one more to come out. There we go. Just fold the adhesive over. If I was really thinking straight, I would have used glue for that. There we go. And there's my little cluster. Now I'm going to just leave that for the time being. I may or may not add more to that. I'm sure I will add more. In fact, I can just see I'm going to add more anyway. I'm going to add some gems, 1 up the top and 2, 1 and 2 down here. There we go. So we've got 3. So I'm going to add that. Now we're going to move on to the second page. So we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to try and mirror that a little bit. So we have got these things that we need to adhere on. We have these photos. So let's dry fit, and we have to pop these on, remember, so that we can get the same on this side. And I'm going to keep it off the side. I'm going to keep that second one there. So let's have a look. Where do we want all of these things? Now I really want that layout. I like that design, and it leaves plenty of room for other bits of pattern paper to go in. And I want that one here. I just actually want that one to go over here. That's better, so that it's more connected. Okay, so I'm going to adhere this down, and then I'm going to ink the edges, and then I'm going to build my second page. We're cooking with gas, friends, probably. I have no idea. I can't see how long we've been going. I hope you're all not asleep. I hope you're enjoying this. This paper, this pattern paper, it's called Designer Series paper with Stampin' Up, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I am so in love with Stampin' Up's pattern papers called Designer Series papers. They're just absolutely beautiful colors, beautiful designs, really well thought out. I often sort of think it's very strange that Stampin' Up has been traditionally a card making company, but now it is getting into scrapbooking. But its papers, the stamps that it already has, a lot of them can be used on scrapbook pages. I think that's just so wonderful, and it just goes to show that papercraft is papercraft, friends. And when you're being creative and you're in that zone, that you can really use anything to come up with wonderful creations. Okay, I might even, while we're doing that, I might just do this as well. While we're doing the edges, distressing the edges there. Okay, there we go. Love a bit of edge distressing, don't you? It just, to me, it just adds that little bit of interest. And all you need is a bit of ink. I love what you can do with ink and paper. It makes me happy. Now what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of adhesives in sort of towards the middle, because I don't know where I'm going to pop. I'm going to want to pop my, where am I doing this? Here. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to want to pop my other pieces of paper, my embellishments and that kind of thing. So I am going to, but I can't put anything there. That's all right. So I can tuck things up there, and then here I'm just going to pop it sort of in the middle-ish. So, and because I think I might pop something down the bottom as well. So that's the placement. Now, do I want a sentiment on this side, friends? Do I want something up here? And yes, I do. What do I want? Oh, summer memories. Yes, perfect. And the colors aren't too bad, but I don't want all of it. I think I just want the title. So let's cut this. Let's go. I think I can cut that. Yeah, yes, there we go. And then we want to go just underneath that. There we go. So we've got a title now. And I've used a picture of my life card. One out of my stash, friends. It's done. It's gone. And yes, of course, we are going to distress the edges there. But I'm not going to put it down yet. I think I need some papers underneath here. There we go. So, not sure about that yet. I think I want to pop this, put it too close. I think I want that there. I think I want it. Where do I want it? What do I want to do with this, friends? Maybe not. Nope, maybe not. Maybe this one. Yeah, that one. That's better. That's what I want. I want that under there. Okay, I don't know why. I just do. I feel. Have a look at it and I see. There you go. Yep, perfect. Because I might just put something underneath there, and I think I might. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Yes, that's what I want. That gives that an anchor point, but also it gives other embellishments that I might put at the end there. Summer memories. Perfect. And like I said to you, I'm not afraid of having any blank space there. Now we want summer memories, and we want photos are away. There you go. I want that one. Yes, 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 I have to do this. Can't help myself. It's something I do to everything. Okay, all right, let's go there. Yeah, pop that there. And I actually really want, now where did I put the, friends, where did I put those sort of arrowy things? Does anyone know? Can anyone see my desk? Where did I put it? Okay, oh, here they are. They're exactly where, see, they're exactly where I should have put them. And let's instead of doing the adhesive on these, let's do them with this here. Okay. And look at this, friends. I've used this up. In the projects that I've been making today, I've used a whole thing of embellishments. Isn't that good? Don't you just love when you use some of your stash and then you use all of it? Now, instead of going across, I'm going to go down. There we go. Now the problem is I haven't got 3 of these and I don't like even. So what am I going to put in there? What am I going to put? I could put this one up here. Is that what I've got? Could I do that? Or should I do that one with a bit of bling in the middle? Yes, here we go. See, we're actually building a page. And we're building it using my stash and my new beautiful papers. And I don't feel guilty about buying these new beautiful papers because I've used some of my stash. Now I think we're almost done. I'm going to put again up the top here, I'm going to put one gem. Down the bottom here I'm going to put another one here and another one here. There we go, just to draw these out. There you go. This is my layout, friends. Here you go. So I've got this side. This is the left side. Oh, I need, no I don't I don't need the cloud. And that's the other side. Now what I'm going to do is just go out a bit, just go in a little bit. Oh, I can't do it because we're actually filming. So can you see that if I just move it across the page? So that's the right side and this is the left side. How perfect is that? And I'll take a photo of it as well and post it on my Facebook page. So crafty friends, I hope you've liked this using up your stash and combining it with the new goodies. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like it and please subscribe to my channel. I'd love my channel to grow. It's something I'm really passionate about and working on this year. So until next time, crafty friends, happy crafting. Bye.